Dear friends, so in the last class we are discussing some problems. So in these sessions we are going to discuss about types of functions. Okay. So in which take one note. So real functions and real value functions. So first one is real value function. Real valued function. Real valued function. Okay, a function f is mapping from A to B. A function f is mapping from A to B is said to be real function. Is said to be real valued function. Real valued function. Real valued function if B, B is or either subset of R. So then the function f is mapping from A to B is said to be a real valued function. Okay, a function f is mapping from A to B is said to be real valued function if B is either or subset of R. Okay, either or, B is either or, B is either or subset of R. That is a real number. So then such a function is called real valued function. Okay. So for example, so f is mapping from R to R, defined f of x is equal to mod x. F of x is equal to mod x. So f is mapping from R to R, defined as f of x is equal to, so f of x is equal to mod x and f of x is equal to some constant c. Suppose I am taking c, constant. So these are all the examples of real valued function. Okay. So what about real function? Real function. Okay. So a function f is mapping from A to B is said to be real function. Said to be real function if A is either or subset of and B is either or subset of R. Okay. So then the function is called real functions. So once again, a function f is mapping from A to B is said to be real function if A is or subset of R. Okay, and B is either or subset of R. So here both A and B are. So particularly in this function, so both A and B are either or subset of R. So therefore, such type of functions are called real functions. Okay. So for example, so f of x is equal to example. So f is mapping from R to R. Okay, R. So f of x is equal to, take example, f of x is equal to root of x minus 1. So see here the domain is also a set of R or subset of R. See, this function is defined only for x is greater than or equal to 1. X is greater than or equal to 1. So this function is defined only for what? x is greater than or equal to 1. Otherwise, this is not defined. So negative root of negative number we get root of negative number. So therefore, is this function is defined only for x is greater than 1. So that means is defined x is greater than if x is greater than equal to 1. Okay, so that means so or here domain is 1 to infinity. Here domain is 1 to infinity. This is a subset of R. So clearly this is subset of R. Okay, so this type of such type of functions are called a real function. Okay, so real valued functions means the function f is mapping from a to b is said to be real valued function if b in the function f is mapping from a to b, the set b is either or subset of R. Okay, it may be or subset of R. So then such type of functions are real valued function. So real function means in a function f is mapping from a to b is said to be real valued function if a is either or subset of R. Right? See here, in this function both a and b are is R to R, that means real number or subset of real number. Okay, here domain and codomain both are subset of real number. So such type of functions are called real function. Okay, write down. So next, types of function. Types of function. Types of function. Types of function. So for your first PUC. In your first PUC, so first one is constant function. So here constant function, identity function, so modulus function. So greatest integer signum function, and greatest integer function. So in the first syllabus, so these are the types of functions are included. So that is one is constant function, so identity function, modulus function, signum function, and greatest integer function. Okay, so of these questions, one question is compulsory asked in every year. Okay, so there is questions like this: define constant function. Let's here define constant function. Write its domain, range, and graph. Let's see. Write its domain, range, and graph. So similarly, define identity function and write its domain, range, and graph of the identity function. Similarly, modulus function, define modulus function, write its domain and range and its graph. Okay. Similarly, so define signum function and write its domain and range and graph. So similarly, greatest integer function. So of these, so one question is compulsory for 5 marks in your examination. So 5 marks problem. Okay, now out of these five, one question is compulsory in your examination, no doubt at all. Okay, either anyone the question. Okay, so first we are going to start with constant function. Okay, so definitions are very easy. So domain is already known, set of all input values, and range is given, the set of all images of set A. So that is called range. So the first one is constant function. Constant function. Constant function. Constant function. So definition: the function f is matching from R to R, defined as f of x is equal to c, where c is any constant. Okay, the function f is mapping from R to R, defined as f of x is equal to c, where c is any constant. Okay, so is called constant function. So see the function like f of x is equal to c. So here c is nothing but a constant. Okay, so such a function is called constant function. So what it means, and what is the domain, what is the range, and what is the graph of the function. So see here, f of x is equal to c. So this is the output value. So this is the input value. Suppose we are given any input value to this function. So there is no change. Constant is nothing but already you know that. Constant is nothing but it is a quantity which remains same during the set of mathematical operation. Okay, so that is the constant. It does not change. So whatever the value is given to the x, but there is no change in the value of c. So that is f of 1 is equal to some constant c. Okay, so f of 2 some constant c. Okay, so c is in number. Suppose I am taking here f of c. So f of x is equal to, I am taking f of x is equal to some value 4. So this is the constant function. F of x is equal to 4 is a constant function. So f of 1 is equal to what? F of 1 is also 4. F of 2 is equal to what? F of 2 is also 4. F of minus 2 is equal to what? F of minus 2 is also 4. F of 100 is equal to what? Yes, f of 100 is also 4. So that means it doesn't change. Whatever the value is given to the x, but there is no change in the value of output. So that is output is same. That is constant is the output. So therefore, we may put any real number. So any real number. Okay. Either natural number or whole number or decimal or whatever the value given. So output is some constant c. Okay. So whatever the graph. So see here. So graph the modulus function, constant function. So see, this is 8 y axis. So this is x axis. Okay. So this is x dash, y dash. Okay. So this is the origin. So suppose c is some constant. Okay. So I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1. Here 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay. Suppose I am taking f of x is equal to c. C is a positive number. So therefore, f of, suppose I am taking somewhere, c is equal to somewhere. So f of c. Okay, f of x is equal to c. So f of x is equal to c. C is greater than 0. So therefore, so I am writing the line which is a straight line parallel to the x axis at the distance c. Okay. Suppose I am taking negative and the negative side. So then it becomes f of x is equal to okay. So CA. So this is f of x is equal to c. Suppose c is less than 0. C is less than 0, then we get in the downside. If c is greater than 0, so then above the x-axis and below the x-axis. Okay, so this is the line. So this is the line. Okay. So CA. So whatever the value, suppose we put 1, then we get some constant. 2, 3, 3.5, 3.6, whatever the value, so we get C. So this is the graph of constant function. So what is its domain? Domain of constant. So domain of constant function. So domain is any real number. So domain is nothing but set of all input values, set of all possible input values. So we may put any real numbers, any real number. Okay, so therefore domain of constant function is set of all real numbers. So what about range? Range of constant function. So see here. So range is set of all output values. So see here, whatever the input value given, so output value is same. That is C. Here I am taking 4, but generally it is C. So therefore, so that is C. So different first one should be write it as a set. Okay, that means it is only one element. It consists in only one element C. So not like this. So this is not range. Range is nothing but what? Range is a set. Range is also a set of all images of A. So therefore, what are the images of element 1? Images of 1 is 4, image of 2 is 4, image of 3 is 4, image of 100 is 4. So therefore, image of set of all images of set the domain, that is C, we must should put in the clause again. It is a set. So therefore, this is the range of constant functions. Is it clear? Any doubt? No. Write down. C. I am taking just C. So C is the here 3. C is the here plus 3. Here minus 3. Minus 3. Okay. For all x belongs to CCF, for all x belongs to R. Okay, so where C is fixed value or any constant. So we take x belongs to R, any real number. And note, so this is for your convenience only. So this is for your convenience only. Okay, so note, take it as note. Okay, the function f of x equal to c is a line. Okay, so is a line parallel to, particularly is a parallel straight line, is a line parallel to x axis at a distance of c units from x axis. Okay, so this is so f of x is equal to c is a line, is a straight line which is parallel to the x axis. Say it is parallel line. That means it is parallel to x axis at a distance of c units. Suppose from here to here, distance is c, so that is taken as c units. If negative sign, minus c. Okay. Next one is identity function. identity function. Okay, the function f is mapping from R to R defined as f of x is equal to x for all x belongs to R. For all x belongs to R is called, for all x belongs to R is called identity function. Identity function. See here, the function is defined like this. The function f is mapping from R to R defined as f of x equal to x for all x belongs to R is called identity function. So f of x is equal to x. See, f of x is equal to x. So I have put any real value. The output is also a real value. So identity. If I am putting the value of x is equal to 4, suppose I am putting x is equal to 1, so then output is also 1. See, if I am putting x equal to 2, then output is also 2. Okay. If 3, I am putting x is equal to 3, so then we get 3. So suppose minus 5, so then output is also minus 5. I am taking minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by 2, so output is also 1 by 2. See here, whatever the value is given to the input, so the same value is as the output. Okay, so that is called identity function. Identity function. Okay, so what about graph of identity function? So identity function. See here, so graph of identity function. This is minus 3 and this is plus 3. So just for our convenience, we may take table as for our convenience only. Okay, suppose f of, this is the value of x and this is the f of x is equal to y value. Is equal to y value. Okay, so 1, I output is also 1. Minus 1, output is also minus 1. 2, output is also plus 2 minus 2. Okay, whatever the value we take up. So same value as output. Okay, so therefore, so I am taking 0. So 0 as input, so then we get 0 comma 0. 1 as input, so output is also 1 comma 1. 2 I am taking x equal to 2, then we get output is also 2. 3 I am taking, so then so that is also output same. So minus 1. Okay, so input is minus 1. So then we get output is also minus 1. So minus 2, then output is also minus 2. So minus 3, then output is also minus 3. So therefore, so this is the graph of modulus function, identity function. Okay, so identity function. So f of x is equal to x. So f of x is equal to x. So that means, so it is a straight line passing through the origin. Passing through the origin. Okay. So right now, so what about its domain and range? So domain of identity function. Domain of identity function is yes, set of all real number. Okay. So what about range? Whatever the real value is given to the input, so same is output. So therefore, so range of identity function is also set of all real number. So range of identity function is also real number. So write down. So clearly the function f of x equal to x is a line passing through the origin. Is a line passing through origin. Passing through the origin. So next one is modulus function. Modulus function. Okay. So the function f is mapping from R to R defined as f of x is equal to mod x. F of x is equal to mod x. So that x if x is greater than 0 and minus x if x is less than or equal to 0, less than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to real number is called modulus function. Okay, the function f is mapping from R to R defined as f of x is equal to mod x if x is equal to mod f of x is equal to x if x is greater than or equal to 0 and minus x if x is less than 0 for all x belongs to real number is called modulus function. Okay, so f of x is equal to modulus function. So what about its graph and domain and range? Okay, domain and range. See here. So y, this is y dash, x dash, okay. So I am taking on the example table. This is x value. This is f of x is equal to mod x. Okay. Suppose I am taking 0, minus 1, minus 2, a plus 1, plus 2. See, if I put x is equal to 0, so then mod 0 is equal to 0. Okay. Similarly, x is equal to 1, so then mod x is equal to absolute value 1. That is 1. And similarly, 2. So mod 2 is equal to 2. So mod minus 1. So absolute value. So therefore it is plus 1. So mod minus 2. Again it is plus 2. So this is the output. So by using this table, so it is better to write the graph. That is, so here I am taking 1, 2, 3. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, and 1, 2, 3. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Okay. 0. If you put 0, then you get 0, 0. Put 1, so then we get 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, and 3 is 3, 3. Similarly, minus. If you put minus 1, then we get plus 1. Minus 2, then we get plus 2. Minus 3, again we get plus 3. So therefore, the graph of the modulus function is like this. Okay. So this is the graph f of x equal to mod x. F of x equal to mod x. So what about domain and range? So domain of modulus function. So we may put any real value. So set of our real numbers. So that is the domain and range of modulus. Range of modulus function. So whatever the real value we are going to input, we get the positive real numbers. So this is the absolute value function. So we may put any positive real number or any negative real number. So then output is set of all positive real numbers. So therefore, R plus including 0. R plus including 0. Okay. So R this can also be written as 0 to infinity. So this is the range of modulus function. Okay, that one. So for definition, 1 marks. So in your examination, for the definition, for writing the definition, 1 marks, and writing domain 1 marks, range is 1 marks, and for the graph 2 marks is there. Okay, for the graph 2 marks, definition 1 marks. Okay, so this is 1 marks and this is 1 marks. So totally totally 5 marks. 5 marks. So see, very simple questions. Very simple question. So just write the definition and write down the domain and domain and range and graph. Okay. So we get full marks. Next is signum function. Signum function. The function f is mapping from R to R defined as f of x is equal to mod x divided by x. Mod x divided by x. So that is 1 if x is greater than 0, 0 if x is equal to 0, and minus 1 if x is less than 0. So is called for all x belongs to R is called signum function. Is called signum function. So very simple. Okay, the function f is mapping from R to R defined as f of x is equal to mod x divided by x. Mod x divided by x. So which is equal to f of x is equal to 1 if the value of x is greater than 0. So whatever the value we are going to input, so x is greater than 0, then the output is 1 only. Similarly, if we put x is equal to 0, so then it is 0, and x is less than 0, that means negative side, so that is we get minus 1. So that is the signum function. So whatever its graph and domain and range. Okay. So see here, observe carefully. So domain and graph. X dash x y square. Okay. So I am taking some values. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So minus 1, minus 2, and so on. So see here, for any x is equal to 0, observe if you put, so I would like to give clarification. So f of x is equal to mod x by x. Okay. If I am taking f of x, that means x positive number, so then x divided by x. So what we get? 1. Similarly, suppose I am taking f of minus x. So what? So minus x. Mod minus x divided by x is nothing but mod minus x is nothing but what? So a plus x divided by minus x. So then we get what? Minus 1. So this is clear. So in place of x, I am taking one time x is positive and x is negative. So if you take x is equal to 0, f of 0, so then we get 0. So therefore, so if you put x is equal to 0, the point is, one point is 0. That means I am taking with closed circle, including this point. So output is including 0. So output is including 0. So other than 0, suppose I am taking 1 plus, that means x is greater than 0. X is greater than 0. So then the output is what? Suppose I am taking x is equal to 1, so then output is also 1. Okay, I am taking x is equal to 2, then output again it is 1. So I am taking x is equal to 3, again output is 1. Suppose I am taking x is equal to 0.1, so then also, so suppose 0.1, 1 by 2, then also output is what? 1. That means, suppose I am taking any x is greater than 0, the output is what? Output is 1. So therefore x is greater than 0 is nothing but, so it is a line, straight line. See here, so this is a straight line from this point. Okay, so from this point. So x is f of x is equal to 1. F of x is equal to 1. Okay, so this is a line parallel to x axis at the distance of 1 unit. Already you know that f of x is equal to 1 is it or not? F of x is equal to 1 is that it is a constant function. It is parallel to x axis at the distance of 1 unit. So therefore, so here observe here. So it is not touching the x y axis. Okay, so this line does not touch the axis. So therefore, I am taking here open circle. Okay. Similarly, suppose I am taking x is less than 0. That means I am taking negative number. So then what we get? Minus 1. So f of x is equal to minus 1 is nothing but it is a constant function. It is a straight line parallel to the x axis at the distance of minus 1 unit. At the distance of minus 1, and that means this side. Okay, so that is if you take x equal to 1, so then output is also minus 1. Okay, so minus 2. If I am taking minus output, again the minus 1. If I am taking 3, so then we get again 1. So therefore, so this is the line. So f of x. This is f of x is equal to minus 1. Okay, so open circle. So that means this is not touching the y axis. So open circle. Just we take open circle here. Here also open circle. Here this is closed circle. That means including the 0. So what about the domain and range of this function? So see here, domain is set of all real number. So in this case I am taking greater than 0, positive real number. In this case I am taking input as negative real number. So in this case I am taking 0. That means set of all real numbers. So domain of signum function. Domain of signum function is set of all real number. So what about the range? Range of signum function is. So see, whatever the value you given to the x value, but the output is what? Suppose we get x is greater than 0, then output is only 1. Okay. Suppose if we put x is equal to 0, then we get 0. Okay. Suppose if we get x is less than 0, negative real number, so then output is minus 1. So therefore, the range of this function is both the three values. It is minus 1, 0, 1. Okay, whatever the value we given to the x, but we get the output as minus 1, 0, 1. So therefore, the range of signum function is minus 1, 0, 1. Is it clear? Write down. If you are not taking closed circle here, then you will lose 1 marks. Okay, so you must should write down open closed circle here. That means including 0. So here, so this is not touching the y axis. So therefore we are taking here open circle here also. Otherwise, so you may write signum function like this also. So including 0. So this is greater than. Suppose this is less than. Okay. So here this is not touching the waves. See. So this is the current. So this is for x is greater than 0. So this is for x is less than 0. Okay. So this is the current. So y. Okay. So see, this line does not touching the waves here also, or like this. If you touch this line, but here, so but this includes, this indicates this is not touching the y-axis. So this indicates this is not touching the y-axis. Is it clear? No confusions? So both are same, but method of writing is different only. Okay. So one more function is there. So we are going to discuss that function in the next session and some problems. Okay. Thank you very much.